Hello, today is Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. We're going to be filming another series of videos today. So for the next 4 weeks, you'll probably hear me say, today is Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. We're going to do 4 parts. In the first part, I'm going to show you how the back fall translates into a technique and why it's important to learn the back fall this certain way. In the second part, I'll teach you the front roll. In the third part of this series, I will teach you the back roll. In the fourth part, I'll go over a front roll exercise that you can do to help you build your rolls and your techniques at the same time. Hey, Tomoko, have you ever had to use like ukemi in a real life situation? Let's say like you tripped and you fell and you actually did like a front roll or a back fall, or you slipped. Have you ever had anything like that happen to you?
No.
Never?
Never.
Man, you're lucky.
How about you?
Yeah, several times.
Several times.
Several times. Like there's this one day I was in Santa Barbara and I was jogging. Yeah.
That's recently.
No, it was like when we went to Santa Barbara.
Okay.
2 years ago?
2-3 years ago.
2-3 years
yeah.
ago. That's not recent.
Okay.
Okay. So I was jogging and I saw this really nice car. And so I just started looking at the car, and I just happened to be running over some railroad tracks. And my foot caught the railroad track. I remember that. And I flew forward, and I went into a front roll, and I rolled, and I came back up, and I just kept on running. Because I was so embarrassed, because it was a nice car. And I was like, oh man, this guy's going to think I'm an idiot.
Somebody was in it?
What?
Was there somebody in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. So they were driving.
Oh, they were driving. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
I see. Yeah.
So you've never had to use that?
No,
like that?
I haven't.
Never slipped?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. There was another time.
Okay.
When I was riding my bike and I was going really fast. I must have been going like at least 25 to 30 miles per hour and down a downhill on a curve, and the street curved this way, and then my tire hit some mud, and instead of curving, I went straight and I hit the curb and I flew off my bike. And again, you know, I had that split second to think about it. Oh my God, am I going to hurt myself? But then I just went into a roll, and I rolled, and I came back up. And it must have been pretty far, because people actually stopped their cars and got out of the car to check if I was okay. I mean, I must have flown like maybe 6 to 10 feet. You know, it was pretty cool.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I mean, there's several times actually. I mean, I can count 4 times when I'm running that I've tripped and done a front roll. Yeah, and then I had a student that was a sheriff. And one day he told me he came into class one day, and he was getting out of his car, and he said he slipped, and he said luckily he did a back fall. He thinks that if he wouldn't have done a back fall, he probably would have tried to catch himself and fractured his wrist. Okay, so in this first part, we're going to take a look at how the back fall can be used as a technique, and we'll also take a look at what I call Ushiro Ukemi Mayukemi Keiko, where one person is practicing the back fall while the other person is practicing the front roll. So this is like an exercise that you need to do with a paired partner. If you haven't seen last week's video on Ushiro Ukemi, go check that out right now so that you can learn how to do the back fall, and then you can come back with a partner and practice this training. But of course, your partner is going to need to know how to do the front roll, so make sure you get with someone that knows how to do the front roll before you do this. But this is utilizing the back fall as a technique, and we're doing this in a Ushiro Ukemi Mayukemi Keiko, like a back fall front roll training kind of way. So, you know, get with your partner and then get in Ai Hamni. So in Ai Hamni, so I'm in Kamai, my partner's in Kamai. You're going to grab your partner's dogi from there. And sometimes if your partner grabs under here, it's okay. It kind of helps support it. And then I'm going to churn my hips like we did. I'm churning my hips, churning my back foot, going down, and then just falling back and throwing my partner. Okay. And when you do it this way, you'll probably see why it's important to churn your body. Okay, let's do the other side, Tomoko. So we're going to get an Ai Hamni. I'm going to grab my partner's dogi here. I'm going to churn my hips, churning my back foot, going down, and then I'm just going to fall backwards. and throw my partner. And then my partner is doing a front roll. Okay. Now, of course, you can kind of develop any technique. Doing the back fall this way, you can do several different throws like that. So in a more dynamic fashion, like more in technique, let's say someone comes up and pushes you.
You're going to throw me.
Yeah, I'm going to throw you.
Okay.
So that's just another way that you can use the back fall in a way that's a technique. This goes back to what I said several videos ago, that jack of all trades, master of none. So if you focus on doing the back fall like this every single time, you're also focusing on developing your technique as well. And this will help you in the long run, and you won't have to remember so many different ways to do things. It'll just be one simple way to do it, and then you're also developing the technique as you do it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's going to help you get better at Aikido. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos.